There are other names coming up, and Ali Sila is one of the names. While it's true that NEC has not formally declared campaign open, what we saw now, was it a campaign?
Well, that's not a campaign. I think people are just going around, this is the festive season. And I think Music Madrid is going around encouraging more people, and also to sending people a good shout out about the festive season. I think we're just enjoying the festive season right now. This is the process of creating awareness about the festive season. Even tomorrow I'll be doing a Christmas party for young people, over 500 children in West Point. I think this is a continuation of that. I think we are not doing a lot of job of coming out and enjoying the festive season.
There's another name, Benjamin Senvi, who is also a youth like you too. Why not have one youth for candidate?
Well, I think it's a good concept on paper, but I think the reality is to have one youthful candidate. I think where we get to the conclusion, this is where the problem is. We come from different political parties, and then those political parties have differences and indifferences. I think the indifferences will be the political party platform. I think to agree about one conglomerations of young persons being there, I think it will be a difficult task, but notwithstanding, it's a good instrument for concept. But I think we're talking behind the scene. There's nothing wrong with that, but I think the challenge for us is to understand the different political platform and how we can come up with the idea of having one person, and then what kind of criteria that we develop. I mean, there's a lot of things that we need to put in place, criteria to say that who will be the best person. Is it based on the person's strength in terms of the political base? Is it based on competency? Is it based on advocacy? I mean, these are all instruments or indicators of saying that we should come up with a particular candidate. I think right now the conversation is just continuing behind the scene, but
is that the coalition I'm hearing about?
I think it's the Grand Coalition, and I think we all agree on the Grand Coalition, but how do we get to the conclusion of the Grand Coalition? This is where the argument is. I mean, people are just talking we should come up with a Grand Coalition, but people haven't really put pen to paper yet. And the idea on concept, as I said, on concept is very good, but in terms of the practical reality of who can ably represent the people of Montserrat County, I think that person must be someone who is very prepared.
One name in the senatorial race right now is George Weah. Can Ali Sila or the Grand Coalition beat George Weah?
Well, elections, there's a lot of variables in elections. There's a lot of variables. And those variables can depend on what kind of services that you provide in your own community or in the county. The people that you teach, somebody that you have helped, your role in advocacy, what contribution you have made on the national scene, your job that you work in. I mean, these are the variables and the hypotheses of getting people elected. It's not about saying that this is not about popularity content. This is about Montserrat. It's about three cardinal points: legislation, oversight, and proper representation. So those are the issues that we'll be debating in this election.
But elections is also about numbers, and the CDC is claiming they can beat, they can win, they can whip whoever comes in the race.
To be frank with you, since 2011, I always say that George Weah will come second to me. Historically, he always comes second. 2011, 2005, he came second. 2011, he came second. In his party primary, he came second. So it's inevitable that George Weah might likely come second to me in this process. And I can hold that, because history always have a way to come back. History always have a way to come back. And I think this is the argument, but we cannot sit here to say that